What's up, Sag? I missed you guys. It's been a long time. I'm really excited to talk to you. As I was getting ready for this reading, I was just like meditating on you guys a little bit, and I feel like there's a lot of really good things coming your way this month, right? All right, so let's just jump into our intro, and then we'll get into our May tarot scopes. Let's go. All right, Sagittarius, I'm Chris. Welcome to your May tarot scope. It's been a little while. Got a little overwhelmed with some personal readings, got high demand, and had to catch up with those, but now I'm back and I'm ready to do this. And I think you're ready to do this, Sag, because like I was saying, I feel like for you guys this month, there's gonna be a big emphasis on like happiness. I was just having this feeling that like playfulness and fun returns to your life this month, like as if the past few months have been really difficult, really burdensome, right? Like I think especially involving your work, it feels like not all work and no play, but more work and less play in a way, right? And while I was pre-shuffling, 10 of Cups popped out. So guys, just to fill you in, I'm gonna put all this in the description, but I am using a new deck, the Pagan Otherworlds Tarot. I'll put that in the description as well. Also, I'm doing a little different format here. I have the cards all kind of spread out, and I'm gonna just pick them up as we go along and kind of just have a conversation style here, right? Also, I've repriced all of my private readings, so they're a lot more affordable. I have new options. If you want to check those out, that's in the description below as well, all right? But here's what I'm saying here though, guys. The 10 of Cups, like we've been through a lot of like heavy, dark, emotional energy, right? And this month and a bit in April, there's been a lot of fire returning to the world, right? We have the full moon in your sign at the end of the month in May. We have Chiron, which just entered Aries, which is bringing this like burst of confidence and independence and like self-esteem. Aries season like kind of shook loose a lot of what I feel like in Pisces season was just so heavy, so dramatic, so emotional, right? And so guys, if you've been feeling a little down in the dumps, rest assured that in May, you're gonna have fun. There's gonna be celebration. It's not just like going out and partying kind of fun. I feel like this is like a return to your more optimistic self, right? It's Nicki Minaj song, I'm a Sag, so you know that I'm an optimist, right? It's how you guys are. That's your best nature. Sag is optimistic. They look towards the future. They look towards like bigger and better things, right? So what we're gonna do here. We're gonna come back to May, but what I want to do, especially since it's been a little while since I spoke to you guys, I just want to pull a few cards to maybe summarize lessons and stuff that's happened in April that we're coming into May with like the foundation of, right? All right, so let's take a look at what Sagittarius was dealing with April. Queen of Wands, okay, like really finding your power, really finding your strength, really like being grounded in who you are. 6 of Wands, victory, beautiful, like, and then the Tower. Okay, so guys, I mean, this is kind of the thing I meant when I was talking about intuitively how I was pulling on the idea that you guys were like moving and hustling and making things happen, like especially with the Queen of Wands and then the 6 of Wands, like that's success and victory with like this bad bitch who can run her shit, right? And those two together, it's like she's just claiming her power. She's building status in the world is what I feel like here, right? Whether that's just accumulating more money, whether that's you know, moving up the ranks at your job, maybe that's just getting to a point where like you're fed up of like the way things have been and you're ready to make changes, you're ready to like move forward. In April, we saw you guys taking a couple steps toward that, right? I think it's because you realized just like with the Tower, like the way things were working, just the way things were going rather, were just not like working anymore. It's like you're tired of the bullshit. Like Sagittarius, you're too real for that. You're like the blunt sign. I mean, like the blunt sign if that's how you roll, but I mean like the direct sign, the one that's like honest and just like to the point, and you can't deal with fake shit. You can't deal with fake friends and fake love or jobs that don't work out for you. So it's almost as if like the Tower, this is almost like an empowering moment. This was like, we're coming into May, not like somebody threw you off, but it's like you're like, peace, bye, I'm out, and you jumped off yourself. You're like, I'm done with this. I'm through with this like life where I'm dissatisfied, where I'm not happy. And now May, we're getting into like being with family, being with friends, being with people who care about you and who you care about. Doing the things that bring you happiness and passion, right? It's like we have all this energy going on this month in Taurus. We have Mercury in Taurus and the sun, and then a new moon in Taurus. And for a lot of signs, I think that's about getting grounded and being practical and moving forward. But for other signs, I think that Taurus energy that's coming up is going to be more about the sensual side of Taurus, right? More about the like just enjoying yourself, indulging in the pleasures. Like you've been working, now it's time to enjoy the pleasures. Sag, you know, like have some pleasure. Enjoy yourself. There's some trigger words that I just can't say without like giggling like a little girl. Like one of them is pleasure yourself. Feel yourself. And the other is pleasure. And then I just get like this, where I get all bashful and woohoo. Okay, let's see what else is going on for Sag in May, huh? Hey, you know, like so far, brilliant, Sag. We have the Nine of Pentacles. So I think like you guys really learned how to stand on your own 2 feet. You guys really learned how to be like, I don't want to say completely independent, because I don't, just like, not that you're not independent, I just don't think that's the right word here. Like self-sufficient. Like you have everything you need to like be a badass, right? Like you have your own powers of discernment. You have the ability to know what's good for you and what's not. Like maybe there is some recognitions in April about what's standing in the way of your happiness. And now like this is you standing in the truth. The Nine of Pentacles is you guys really embracing like your reality in a way that is gonna move you forward, gonna bring you closer to the happiness, right? You're feeling like, I feel like you guys are feeling more like yourselves. You're just feeling dope, feeling good, you're feeling accomplished. That's what I want to say, is like you're feeling accomplished. Even if there weren't any major strides that you made, if like you're just feeling like your success right now, where you can like afford to go to Coachella or you know, have money in the bank or travel, like, you know, like you're doing new things, you're doing big things. And right now your planet Jupiter is retrograde in Scorpio, and I feel like that's not weighing on y'all too much. I do feel like, you see, like we have the Two of Cups. I think that it's kind of bringing your energies back to yourself, right? Jupiter is so expansive. And then with Scorpio, it's about power and accumulation and, you know, this kind of energy, like the Queen of Wands energy. And now it's like you guys are ready to just like be in love. You're ready to take time out and be with the person you care about. You're ready to like invest in like the things that are going to bring you emotional happiness. Does this mean that every Sagittarius watching this is going to find like the love of their life in May? No, but I think that there is like a connectedness to your heart, a connectedness to your emotions, right? That is going to come into play, where you're going to feel pleasure, right? You're going to feel pleasure in yourself, right? And looking at how far you've come and like what you've accomplished and being like, yo, I'm dope, right? There's going to be pleasure in like your romantic relationships if you're in one. You might even just have fun like dating and being out on the scene if you're single, right? This doesn't even have to be going out and about. If you're single, this could be just like getting in touch with a hobby or a passion, or like, you know, like finding, there's still just an invigoration of something that brings you happiness and brings you satisfaction and pleasure. That brings you joy, that brings you close to who you are. You've been like making shit happen, Sag. So open up now to love and to happiness and intimacy again. Right? Let's look at this love. Okay, so since we're talking about love here and the Knight of Pentacles came up, I'm sorry for you guys because I've been dealing with, Geminis have been dealing with the Knight of Pentacles for mad long, and it's like frustrating. But I'm dating a Taurus right now, Knight of Pentacles, and it's just like the energy is like slow. It's patient, it's plodding, but in a way it's also like grounding, right? It brings you, like, Gemini and Sagittarius are very similar. We're polarities of each other in the zodiac, but we're similar in terms of our way to like, of just like having to have fun. Like my one friend who's always down to have a good time, and like I'm the person that she hits up whenever she feels like going out, is a Sagittarius. Because we get that. So this energy might be difficult for you if you're dealing with somebody who is either launching a business or starting a business or growing in their careers, or an actual earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I do feel like you should expect patience with this person, right? Right, like my Sagittarius friend, her husband is a Pisces, but his career is blowing up right now. He's a sneaker designer for Versace. He's in Milan like every other month. So I'm thinking about that because I'm thinking about, like, it doesn't necessarily have to be an earth sign, but somebody whose energy is in that place where like they're moving forward. And for you, Sag, if you're in a love situation with someone like this, I think it is asking you to be patient and to be like practical about it, and to not let your emotions get the best of you. To see the good in what's happening here, to see the good, like if you are involved with somebody like this, and like that person is moving ahead in life and could be a better partner to you in the future, right? Or again, if it's just an earth sign, someone whose energy is slow moving but deliberate, right? We are in Taurus season. At the end of the month, we have Mercury in Taurus, and that's bringing all of our thinking down to like a practical, grounded, like patient, persistent kind of way. So if you are dealing with frustrations in love, like, be patient with it. Because this could, if this isn't someone in your life right now, this could be this kind of person coming into your life. I think it's most likely for people who have this kind of energy there already. It's asking for like some tolerance, if you will. Because what's happening here with the Knight of Pentacles is usually good. This dude can be a little selfish sometimes. He could be a little like all about himself, but ultimately I think he thinks that he's doing the right thing. Right? So let's see, what else do we have for Sagittarius going on in May? Nine of Cups. Like, guys, first of all, we have a lot of water energy here. So for this whole reading for May is Cups and Pentacles. So lots of happiness tied in with your material success, right? So we start off with the Ten of Cups, right? Where we're feeling this joy and this happiness, and then we're in this relationship mode where we're feeling out our heart centers, we're getting grounded in ourselves. And then we have the Nine of Cups, which is like getting everything that you want. So is it worth waiting for this person? Is it worth being patient while they pursue their path? Yes, because look what comes up next. We have the Nine of Cups. So you're going to be getting the things that you want. This person is going to be feeding you emotionally in the way that you want, in the way that you're hoping for. In the meantime, Sag, though, it's important, I think, for you guys to celebrate yourself and to celebrate your accomplishments. And I have this weird thing going on. The sun is starting to set, so I'm like half in the shadows. It's kind of a cool effect, though. It's like a bright future. I do feel like love is coming up here multiple times, so I think there is energy here revolved around love for you guys for May. Let's see what else we can say here about that. Okay, so this card's been coming up a lot. This is the crescent moon, the first quarter moon, the waxing moon. patience is important with this card. Like you guys, Sagittarius, you are the people who look towards the future, right? You look towards like the best and the brightest and what's coming up and like shooting for the stars. So you need to kind of understand the way things happen in cycles and that like things manifest when they're supposed to. And then that doesn't mean to be passive about it, but that does mean to allow space for things to take time. Allow space for this energy to manifest fully. Right? The Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Give it time, give it space to come around. Because it's like, right now, again, your planet is in retrograde. So give it a couple months and it's coming out of it. It's not going to be in retrograde very long. So understand that like things are coming, but you know, now is the time, Sagittarius, to just be playful. Like see the lighthearted side of life, see the humorous side of life. Right? Because this is coming out of the dark moon. So as much as it's slow moving and waxing, it's still like coming out of that place. What else can we look forward to for Sag in May? So I think you guys yourselves, like, I know that the Knight of Pentacles here, I felt like is another person, but I think you guys are also getting on a different wavelengths with your job. I think like, especially by the end of May, some of you might be considering new careers. Some of you might be looking at like, you know, even just positions that pay you more money. No matter what it is, I think you're looking towards the future and your financial future with optimism and hope. And like a sense of like you being able to create more. To bring more into your life. Right? Maybe around the time that the moon is full in your sign. At the end of May. But I definitely feel changes here. I definitely feel new opportunities when it comes to like how you make your money. Some of you might have to move for a new job. Some of you might have to take a second job. Some of you just might need to get the fuck out of your industry or the fuck out of what you're doing for a living because it's just not working for you. It's not like suiting you or your lifestyle anymore or who you are. So let's pull a couple more cards and then we'll do outcome cards, and then I have these rune cards here we'll finish up the reading with. So next we have the Knight of Swords. Like embracing this energy with enthusiasm. Embracing fresh starts. May might see you guys like have some real like practical life changes. I feel like for some of you this could be moves. For some of you this could be jobs. For some of you this could be like getting into a new relationship, like jumping into something enthusiastically. Or if it's like getting out of a relationship, but it's like very quick, right? As if like something's been considered for a long time and now you take action. This is action, this is moving forward. This is probably closer to Gemini season, right? Because we have this airy element here. So also you guys might be dealing with the Gemini. I feel like this could be any air sign, but especially the Knight of Swords feels like very Gemini to me. The King of Swords to me is very Aquarius, and the Queen of Swords is very Libra. But I just think that you're going to be jumping on new opportunities and that things are going to happen fast. Like so fast you almost don't have time to collect yourself. You have to just roll with the punches and move with it. But I think whatever changes are coming are going to be positive. I think they're going to affect like your whole future. This could be like finding out you're pregnant. This could be having to change jobs really quick or getting a promotion or having to move really fast. I don't know why I said pregnant. I feel like sometimes Pentacles, and especially the early ones like the Ace of Pentacles or the Page of Pentacles could be something like that. Or again, like I've had Pentacles come out as relationships where it's like this kind of long-term committed relationships where you guys not just are like having fun and being passionate about creating a partnership. All right, I just want one or two more for Sag for May, and then you see? Newness, Ace of Wands. So yo, Sagittarius, if you've been trying to get pregnant, you might get pregnant this month. If you aren't trying to get pregnant, fucking wrap it up, bro. I don't know what to tell you, because there's just a lot of energy here of newness and freshness in the material world. So I do think primarily what we're looking at is financial and career opportunities, but I do think that in your personal life, there's opportunities for like a new life. I feel like the beginning of a new stage of your life. That's why I said pregnancy. Some of you might be getting married or something. It's like this is almost like a, not an initiation, what am I thinking? Like a rite of passage. But guys, if you've been considering like a business or a job move, like May is the month to do it, because there's opportunity, there's luck available to you. There's like good signs that things will turn out positively if you pursue it. So now is the time to take the leap if this is something you've been thinking about, to create prosperity in your life, to build a new world for yourself, right? All right, so one more and then we're gonna do outcome cards. King of Cups. So guys, you got a lot of people around you, right? So what was I saying from the beginning about like celebrations and family and joy and friends? I think you're gonna see a lot of people this month. I think that you guys are gonna be, to me, the King of Cups right now looks like he's fucking drunk. You know what I mean? Like he's emotionally balanced, he's stable. Like this is you guys in a good place. This is where you're feeling like you can reflect on things. This is also possibility. Remember I said marriage? Like if you're in a relationship or if you're just even dating somebody, like things going to the next level with the King of Cups. Right? The end of one stage of your relationship and the beginning of another. So you could be moving in together, having a kid, but this is becoming very relationship oriented to me, this reading right now. Started off very career wise, but it also makes sense because like when you're feeling like in a stable place materially, then that opens your mind to like pursue like love and kids and marriage and family and all that stuff, right? So we're almost going full circle here. We're starting out with the Ten of Cups and then coming back to the King of Cups. It's as if like you're embracing this energy and you're embodying it. And now you're feeling happiness. You're feeling like emotional wealth. All right, so let's pull some outcome cards for Sag for May. Yo, if you guys, Four of Wands, Knight of Wands, and the World. Sagittarius, there has not been a single negative card in this entire reading. Do you understand? Do you see how, you know, Four of Wands, I mean, sorry, can be a card, like, look, it's like a celebration. It's like, if you are looking to move to the next level in a relationship, guys, like, this is the month where something big is going to happen for you, right? The Knight of Wands also, it could be like a fire sign that you have in your life that you're interested in. So if you're a Sagittarius who's interested in like a Leo, Aries, or another Sag, like there could be union with this person, especially with the World coming out, right? It's like the completion. It's like getting everything you desire. But I also think that this can represent you guys. The Knight of Wands is about just like feeling yourself. There's almost like this element of arrogance with him where he just like knows how good he is. He knows how dope he is. He knows like that he can accomplish whatever he wants. And with the World, to me right now, this is just like a sense of peace and satisfaction and like things are in the place that you want them to be. I also just, in the angle of the light, it looked like she had a pregnant belly. And yo, if you're a Sagittarius and you're trying to get pregnant or you don't want, like, look out for that this month. Because I'm feeling that very strongly. But I think for all of you guys, no matter what, there's really a movement to a next level. There's like a peace. There's a satisfaction. There's a sense of wholeness. And I'm loving this for you guys, right? When you get to full moon time in your sign, like, I think you guys are just going to be in a solid place. Like, where the things you've been looking for are manifesting. The love you've been looking for is making its way towards you. The development in your career is making its way towards you. The development in your relationships are coming your way. Like, you're getting everything you want. Does that mean you're all gonna end up in relationships if you're dying for it? No, like we have to be reasonable, right? But I do think that something, at least in your life, Sagittarius, by the end of the month is gonna come to a full circle place where you feel like accomplished. All right. So what I'm going to do here real quick is pull one of these rune cards. I've been using these in my private readings. I want to work them into my general readings. It kind of gives us like a step forward, a little action step here, right? So again, Sag, like in the description, you have the link to private readings. Like I said, I repriced them all. They're a lot more affordable and I have new options, so check them out. I've been getting great feedback about it, and I really enjoy doing them. That's partly why I went away for a little while. I got so bogged down with orders, I had to like catch up. But I mean, like you guys, I think that it's just like, okay, so Lagus, this is the rune of the emotions. This is the rune of intuition. This is the rune of like the subconscious. It's very similar to the moon card, right, in the tarot. So what this is saying to me is remember how I talked about just kind of like being patient and embracing like where things are and just kind of feeling yourself, but like celebrating, right? This to me is like a card of like when the sun goes down, like the wild ones come out, right? Like about enjoying yourself. This is like, I was talking to my roommate earlier about the devil card and how in a way that could be a good card because sometimes it's about, even the moon too, I feel like sometimes it's about letting loose, about having a good time, about partying, about like, you know, indulging in like positive things and things that make you feel good in your pleasure. Pleasure, 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 Shaj. Like, have fun with yourself. When the emotional tides start to rise, like turn away from it. Turn towards fun, turn towards optimism, turn towards hopefulness. Stay oriented on that, right? Don't get lost in the darkness. Stay on track, you're doing great, right? So Sag, that was a really powerful reading, I think. I feel like you guys are just, you can almost like expect like abundance. You can almost like expect good things to come your way. Sagittarius is a very lucky, blessed sign. Your ruler is like the king of abundance, Jupiter, right? How can you not be like just blessed and feeling good, right? Like such a lucky sign. And I'm happy for you guys because if you have been feeling bogged down, like, you know, I like seeing you back in your spirits and having fun again, right? So anyway, guys, please like, comment, subscribe. I love the comments. I love having a dialogue with y'all. I'm very happy that I got to talk to you guys this month, and I will talk to you in June. Just keep killing it. You're doing great, and by the time I check in June, like, you're gonna be like running shit. You're gonna be running your own shit. Because you got it like that, Sag, all right? I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great month. Bye-bye.